know, the art of the troll, like to see my old channel, like the art of it, like my art, my editing, that shit's fucking art. I'm a goddamn artist. To see my videos, my exposure of information through humor and fucking trolling and triggering people. Like, I am so fucking excited. You know? Like, that was my contribution. You can watch the convoy from like a neutral part. Kind of. Not true. Not neutral.
It doesn't matter, put the phone away. It's never easy to walk away. Let him go. It'll be alright. So I still look back at all the messages you'd sent, and I know it wasn't right, but it was messing with my head. And everything deleted like the past, yeah, it was gone. And when I'd searched your face, I could tell you're moving on. But it's not the fact that you kissed her yesterday, it's the feeling of betrayal that I just can't seem to shake. And everything I know tells me that I should walk away. I just wanna stay on my friend's side. I know you love him, but it's over now. It doesn't matter, put the phone away. It's never easy to walk away. Let him go.
What is my at? It's not iconoclastic gypsy?
An Arizona sky burning in your eyes.
I don't even know what this ad is.
Look at me and babe, I wanna catch on fire. It's buried in my soul, like California gold. You found the light in me that I couldn't find. So when I'm all choked up and I can't find the word, every time Every time we say goodbye, it hurts. When the sun goes down and the band won't play, I'll always remember us this way. Who has the wings of a heaven in the night, like the rising of the tides on the shores of violet sky? They gleam evergreen, winds are whistling in the pines, like a castle crawling vine, like the grassy glen of lime, and rich as the mud after rain upon the ground. They're a whiskey hue of brown, braided river running wide. I fell astray, but in you I have found that I am ever bound to your hazel as the sea where the ocean meets the shore, where I met them once before on the emerald cliffs of Moor. Bright as the light setting fire to the north, rising high beyond the morn, laying shadows on the floor. Long is the day when the moon obscures the sun, 'tis the darkness they become till the dawn upon the fjord.
Yes.
I fell astray, but I am born in blood, and I am bound by love to your hazel eyes. Astray, but in you I have found that I am never bound to your hazel eyes. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, the flaming locks of auburn hair with ivory skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is like soft summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep, there's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. I could easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Choice in man, but I could never love again, 'cause he's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you, my happiness depends on you, whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, Jolene. parts of myself to keep you, and it's wrecking my health. But I don't wanna see you with nobody else. Emotions going up, down, all around like a fucking carousel. But I should care about myself, and honestly I ain't been doing very well. Either you don't care or you honestly can't tell. Either way, it's okay, I'm the only one that's gonna help you. It's probably a me problem, and I should probably solve them. But instead I just keep running back to you. Me problem, and I should probably solve them. Add your name to the ever-growing list of stupid shit I do. Toxic. This whole thing's toxic, but once I get started, I don't know how to stop it. Cause every time you hold me, I start feeling lonely. And when you say you need me, it makes me feel better about needing you. Even after all the shit you put me through, at this point I don't know what to say or do. Probably a me problem, and I should probably solve them. But instead I just keep running back to you. Yeah, it's probably a me problem, and I should probably solve them. Add your name to the ever-growing list of stupid shit I do. More than to me, it's probably a me I feel just like an astronaut about to float away. Oh, I don't have much ground beneath, but if you ask, then I would stay. You know I'm hanging on by a thread, staring down forever. I don't know about tomorrow, but one day I'll be untethered and I could stay. Go through all the motions, never say I don't want your devotion. I'm afraid you're gonna turn the light off when you leave. If you leave, 'cause I'm scared of the dark. I'm scared of the dark. No one else is home. No, I can't be alone.
afraid of the dark. Okay, god damn, I hate these fucking roads.
Swaying with the butterflies, picking petals off of daisies. Here lately, daydreamy blue as and how green the grass is. How you're sweet like molasses. Apple cobbler in a basket. Fresh baked if you're asking. You make me wanna build a log house, little spouse on the prairie. Couple brown cows on a hill of blackberries. See the rooster crowd make some babies. You'll mend the fences, outgrow the daisies. Wishes were horses on some acres, and I'm a covered wagon princess, twirling pretty in a long dress. Girls blowing in the sunset, you make me wanna build a log house, little spouse on the prairie. Couple brown cows on a hill of blackberries. See the rooster crowd make some babies. You'll mend the fences, outgrow the daisies. Maybe I'd be your little spouse on the prairie.
Musgrave? Yes.
Log house, little spouse on the prairie.
No, Taylor Dent.
On a hill of blackberries. See the rooster crow make some babies. You'll mend the fences, outgrow the daisies. Maybe I'd be your little spouse on the prairie. I'd be your little spouse on the prairie.
We got some fresh tunes here, folks. I've been working on a playlist for y'all. Get back to the D.O.A that you all love. Music and cruises. I am in such a good mood. I didn't think that I'd be so excited about getting my channel back. There was so much work that was put into that. How about the song?
So you say, oh, feel the darkness closing in. Cold shivers rolling over my skin. And even as the wolves are circling,
Headed into LA.
my God, He is with me to the end. And I'll walk home in the valley, though I'll walk
I'm from the valley.
in the shadow. Send me, Lord, I'm ready to go. And I'll walk home when I cannot see. I'll walk home where you're leading me. Send me, Lord, I'm ready to go. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. His word is the sword I'm carrying. It has the power to save and condemn. And I'll walk home until He comes again. And I'll walk home in the valley, and I'll walk home in the shadow. Send me, Lord, I'm ready to go. And I'll walk home when I cannot see. I'll walk home where you're leading me. I said, send me, Lord, I'm ready to go. In the fire, in the suffering, I will fear no evil. I will walk home
In the fire.
in the fire,
Yeah.
in the suffering. I will
Yeah.
I will walk home. Send me, Lord, send me, send me, Lord, send me, send me, Lord, send me. I will walk home. Send me, Lord, 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 send me. I will walk home in the fire. Send me, Lord, in the suffering. Send me, Lord, in the evil. So I will walk home in the suffering. I will fear no evil. I will walk home.
God. Definitely feeling the vibe tonight.
She was born in a heat wave in Texas.
Yeah.
Go to the Waffle House for breakfast. But in a town, the kids got the name. She was a little princess. Who's heavy on her neck?
Look at the little kitty.
Let me tell you a story about all us girls. Taught pain is our burden to carry the world. Innocent stripped it out, coming of age. I stitched up my silence with ribbons and rage. The lonely boys pray through flicker and scream. They hammer their nails and I bare my teeth. When they drag me to the top of that hill, thinking she can't survive, but honey I will. Men wage their wars, building empires of violence. Ghost swallow screams, make a home in the silence. Tore out a bleed without leaving a stain. To cry like a lamb, then harbor the blame. When they wrote the myth, they were twisting the names. Medusa, their monster, bound by the chains. I'll carry the stories that history erased, but you cannot kill the thing that you made. Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth? Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. They say in heaven, love comes first. We'll make heaven a place on earth. Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. When the night falls down, I wait for you and you come around, and the world's alive with the sound of kids on the street outside. When you walk into the room, you pull me close and we start to move, and we're spinning with the stars above, and you lift me up in a wave of love. Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth? Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. They say in heaven, love comes first. We'll make heaven a place on earth. Ooh, heaven is a place on earth. look down on. Just try your best, try everything you can. And don't you worry what they tell themselves when you're away. It just takes some time, little girl in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright, alright. Hey, you know they're all the same. You know you're doing better on your own. So don't bite.
Thank you.
Live right now and just be yourself. It doesn't matter if it's good enough for someone else. It just takes some time, little girl in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright, alright. It just takes some time, little girl in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright, alright.
Survive. This playlist was meant to be. Sometimes the music just vibes. That's content. That feeling. That smile. Right? You can feel it in the chat. It's weird.
Hey, don't write yourself off yet. It's only in your head you feel left out and look down on.
Like a new chapter,
Just try your
a
best,
new season.
try everything you can. And don't you worry what the better hearts are gonna say. It just takes some time, little girl in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright, alright. It just takes some time, little girl in the middle of the ride. Everything will be just fine. Everything will be alright, alright.
Damn, under $4 here. I'm gassing up. This little lost dog. What you doing there, little buddy? Little guy. Just hanging out.
I've not seen you quite like this before. I've seen the warning signs and they're all on. I can barely deal with my own shit alone. I wanna help you, but I can't help me at all. So how am I supposed to tell you you'll be fine if I'm not fine myself half the time? I got this feeling deep inside for no reason. If I leave my bed this evening, I'll do it just for you. I'm slowly healing, I guess it's not the season. I'm tired of my demons, I do it all for you. Onto the feeling I'm getting.
Last night's chat. Gosh, I'm so happy I got my channel back. I can't begin to tell you how good that feels. It's so amazing. Oh, Lucas. I think I got something. I think coming off of that, I think I'm gonna do something real special coming up here. I love doing that. That like feels. That was like healing all in itself for myself. To kind of listen, like I went back and just kind of watched chat. I rarely rewatch streams. I'll rewatch just to get clips, but there's certain moments that I like to watch the live chat and just kind of see the excitement and the energy of the chat, and like that brings joy to me. Like that brings joy to me to see that when you got everyone laughing, when you got everyone crying. Like there's just moments that are much more memorable than other moments in the live streams. But because it's like a never-ending drama, like General Hospital, basically, it has its like real slow moments. But then there's just moments that you just never know what day those moments are going to happen. So I think that inspired me. I'm kind of waiting to hear from somebody, and I'm gonna I'm going to, I think I'm gonna do something real special. I'm telling you, when you guys were enjoying warm food together, there wasn't a dry eye. No, he definitely yeah, it's good. You know, I like that. I like being part of that. I like that everyone enjoyed that moment. Good people still here, but there was a lot of disappointments too. So much truth that cannot be denied any longer. The twisted tales are done. Yeah, it's so nice to have it in chronological order, so you can see how everything has played out. You can't see that on Rumble. I mean, a lot of those videos exist on Rumble, but it's awful to go through. And it's hard to know the timeline of it. So you could follow the timeline as I literally progressed through. I progressed through that channel. I progressed through that like crazy. Like I have changed so much from when I first came. Like there's been so many different developments of my character, which makes, you know, that has built my character, my persona, my legacy. Come on, dude, get the fuck out of the way. Thank you. Not to be an asshole, but shit. You had your goddamn turn, now it's time to go. Oh, and I've gone through so many different friendships and everything, too. Fuck, man. Like, learning parasocial relationships and shit. I never had any of this before I started live streaming. Kind of like Facebook relationships, but way different. God damn. Goddamn. Shit's dirtier than the LAPD. Whatever. Where's my goddamn thing? Whatever. Fucking motherfucker. Whatever. Whatever. It's strange how there are over 200 people here, but only 30 or 40 of the same people chatting. It's because not everybody has to chat. There's a lot of people that just watch. They don't want to interact with chat. They think you guys are fucking psychos. They don't want fucking anything to do with you, ever. For real. Like, they wouldn't be dead in a fucking chat with you. So, there's that. Okay? Good. Great. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you for fucking playing. Okay, why the fuck am I not going on this road right here? Alright, I gotta make a left out of here and then a left on the foothill. Okay. So guys are fucking psychos, man. So, God damn. I mean, just because you're here and we're friends doesn't. I don't not realize that you guys aren't your own little psychos. Okay, can I go or not? I gotta wait. Damn. Yeah, it's like my psychos, man. I mean, that's not. Don't. I mean, if the shoe fucking fits, the shoe fits. You don't have to wear the shoe. If you feel that way, if you're like, oh, you're a psycho, you're a psycho. I'm a creep. I'm a lover. Yeah, I think I made my windows worse, truthfully. I think I washed them worse. The water was dirtier than the LAPD cops, man. Look at that. That looks awful. Damn it. And I bought a professional squeegee. Where the fuck is the squeegee? Who the fuck knows? It's not fucking here. It's gone. It was underneath my seat. No one's been in the fucking RV. It's only me to blame. Should have some goddamn window cleaner around too. Don't have that. Totally not prepared. Fuck me. It's dirty, man. God damn. You like clean it. You're like, oh man, it looks fucking beautiful. And then you sit down. And you're like, you did the shit ass poor job, man. Fired. See, the on my Defenderofants channel, I had like this dream of having a rewilding tour. That's what the rewilding tour. So like before the convoy and all that shit, I was working on eBay and I had dreams of like building, getting like 5 or 6 or 7 Astro vans, converting them all out into like badass little tiny homes, and then traveling from like St. Louis area down to Austin and hitting up all the waterfall spots and spring spots, caves, and I wanted to make like a Airbnb road trip like experience where you pick your adventure. Like I would have different things that you could go and do, but you weren't committed to doing any of those. But we'd have a campsite. We'd go ahead of the group and get campsites set up so that people could come. Like you could do whatever your trip was. Have some dirt bikes, some 4-wheelers, some e-bikes. Well, there wasn't really e-bikes at that time, but like have all that shit in a trailer in one of the Astros, and then like have all the windows cleaned and like and turn down service on the beds. And so it'd be like, and then there'd be a meal, right? There'd be a big meal, and you could camp with the group or you could camp on your own. Right, because it's kind of cool to be in a caravan, to have CB radios, and that's kind of what was cool about the convoy, man. Like that little detail of the convoy when on the Defenderofants channel that I just got back, we take over the 10-4 rally, right? Me, Anarchy Princess, Lori Arnold, and Pluck, and Lori had the CB, and Pluck had the CB. And we literally are like bringing in the convoy into DC and talking shit on the fucking CB the whole way while we brought them in from Fredericksburg, Virginia to fucking down across the Potomac. Like I led the convoy. Me and Anarchy Princess led the convoy over the Potomac River and into DC. We were the lead car on on the convoy, on the 10-4 rally into D.C. That was 3 years ago. That was the night we had a plant or an insider working in the group that got Wizzy kicked out. That's when Wizzy went crazy. But we took over that convoy and shit was so fucking cool, man. And so, yeah, I would totally, like, all the Astros would be lifted. They'd all have brand new parts. I would just get all the same parts, have all the same van, different really cool paint jobs on it and shit. And then have like an extra van or two with the workers so that if a van got fucked up, a van could be easily swapped out. Yeah, it was a pretty historic thing moving them into there. Because the 10-4 group, that's a big, I mean, they're literally parking their trucks on the national lawn, okay? You have to have some type of pull in the U.S. government to be able to park a bunch of semi-trucks on the national mall, okay? Not some average Joe just fucking off the street parking 18-wheeler trucks on the goddamn national mall, right? And you're like, what I don't think a lot of people understand is how trucking is the heartbeat of America. Every fascist corporation, every like just all this shit that's out there, all, you know, even off the train and off of the boat, it all goes to the truck. The truck is a choke point of all merchandise running through America and all over the globe, but in America specifically. So the U.S. Transportation Alliance, which is who Brian Brasi, Marcus Kuppick, and Mike Landis, they formed that 10-4 rally too. So not only did they have the People's Convoy that they teamed up with Scientology, Lee Dundas. Lee Dundas brought in the media. She brought in the logistics of the convoy, some type of military guy, some general or something that was doing military combat or military convoys out in Afghanistan or Iraq. But like there is a lot of work in running a convoy as big as that was, because that convoy also had all the food and supplies for whatever. It was wild. I have a video on there somewhere on my channel of them unloading all the food. Unloading all the food in Indianapolis for the People's Convoy. All the food at Hagerstown. I was there, like, filming that moment. And that was a fucking powerful moment. Like, because I know how much food I brought in for the occupation, right? And Scientology. It was nothing in comparison to what the People's Convoy was. That was such a huge event that I was a part of. And I really did a good job of capturing, you know, the second day I was there, I was trying to film a lot of the trucks and everything coming down the thing. And my friend Jason's wife was like, man, I want to see the people. I want to hear why the people are there. So I just set up my camera and started having people come and tell me why they were there. And that shit was powerful. I have like 20 different videos, 1 through 20, of all these different interviews with people from the People's Convoy. And I had a bias. I see a lot of my bias that was influenced on those interviews, but I feel like even now, I feel much better of a neutral journalist. Like, I have my convictions, but I'm also can be neutral and allow others to tell their side of the story. And that's really, but every journalist frames up a narrative that they want, including myself. And my narrative was very anarchist and libertarian right off the get, but then kind of started molding a little into the People's Convoy until shit started being questioned. And you'll see the video, there should be the video of me leaving the convoy you could see the whole transition from like how I am today from the very beginning. What did Wolf Dog do? I can't see what Wolf Dog did. Oh, good. Good for her. Nice. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, I've come a long way. And like I see, like with this Cam Bigby or whatever his stupid name is, Cam and Nick Shirley. Oh my God. Like I see the Christo-fascist chuttery of their chat. Chuttery. Just hardcore. Did you guys see Korn's? Korn had an interview. I was going to chop up a video. I was chopping up the video and then all of a sudden the whole channel thing was going down. So I had to put forth my effort into that. Oh my God, I can't believe I got that back. That channel, I had just monetized it too. I had just turned on not advertisements, but just super chats. I had just turned it on. Well, the People's Convoy they were putting out food like crazy, man. And I'll tell you what, I think I got an idea of something coming up here soon for the holidays. Now you can see like a lot of my haters. You can see Riddle, my main stalker, and Vaughn all in the same chat together. You can see the development, like just fresh. My first swatting at Taco Bell. My first like kind of real swatting where they were like stalking me at the Taco Bell, and you could literally watch the progression of me because I didn't have a second channel. I didn't make that second channel till much later on. So I just had one channel. I literally just had to start afresh. I might have made the second channel somewhere. I don't remember when I made the second channel. Yeah, you guys might not like me who I was when I first started. My opinions, my belief system like just changed, man. I progress and I to me that's the people that were able to make me change. Those were the real activists, right? People that could express on yourself, on others, a feeling of, hey, I don't believe this. I no longer, you're right. This is, my belief system is wrong. And with that, there is hope that people can change and be better and everything, you know? And like I'm always like I'm worried about going to jail tomorrow for some reason, right? It's a possibility. If I go to jail, then, you know, eventually I'll get out. I did talk to Dan. All right, here, yeah, this is some of the meat of what really needs to be conveyed today. I talked to Dan, the lawyer. I'm trying to, we're in discussions of trying to hire him back as my lawyer, my attorney. So I messaged him yesterday. I was having trouble. I've been having trouble. The court appointed investigator was not contacting me. It was playing really hard, like was just pretty much, yeah, not contacting me. So I wrote up a motion today. So I tracked down another investigator on the panel, is what they call it. There's so many investigators that that will bill the city for pro per litigants. It's your right to have an investigator. Okay. Now I had an investigator with for, well, everything happens for a reason, right? And I've learned so much. So I paid $1,000 for the investigator with my lawyer. And so okay. So the investigator that was appointed by court, he sounded all gung-ho. Then I couldn't really get a hold of him, right? So blah, 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 emails, phone calls. I haven't talked to him yet, okay? So I went through the panel that the court gave me. They gave me this list of names, and I called the different investigators, okay, yesterday. And I got a hold of one of the investigators. He called me back. He seems like a really fucking cool guy. He's like 83, I think he said, or 73. But this motherfucker's got fight. And he called me back like 6 times going over, you know, kind of what I needed to do. And, shit. Oh, we're about to come through Rancho Cucamonga, man. From next Friday or Friday after next. You can't even spell Versace. You can't even spell Versace. Sorry, I got distracted for a second here. So, back to the investigator. So I wrote up a motion last night, a declaration, a notice, and a motion to replace my investigator with this other investigator. I had some conversations with the investigator, and we went back and forth, and then he really pushed me into having a lawyer again. Really was, you know, after talking with him and seeing what I was lacking, where I was lacking. And so basically that role of that investigator is to find locations of witnesses and then to subpoena them, okay? That's what I need the most help with. The lawyer could come secondary, but I need help with getting the witnesses and the court's approval of the subpoenas. And I really didn't know that was kind of the role of the investigator. All right, so I started another Gifts and Go for this private investigator. So also with my lawyer, I had paid $1,000 for the investigator for him. And then we went to the probable cause hearing. And then that was that. And so I don't know what that private investigator did. And so this investigator's like, man, you need to email him and ask for a receipt of the services rendered for the investigator, right? Because he had, you know, what witnesses or what information did he attain for that $1,000. It was basically $100 an hour. So this guy is charging $85 an hour. So I have to get him. He's going to be at court tomorrow. So tomorrow he's coming to court. He had to be in court in downtown LA tomorrow anyways. So he's going to come and meet me tomorrow. I talked to him. I talked to him for a while. And so it's not being like accusatory or anything. It's just trying to figure out what that $1,000 paid for. And because there might be some stuff that he's already done that I don't need to do. Right? So, but this investigator, man, this motherfucker had conversation with me and kept calling me back and kind of changing as he kind of got to know me as we conversated about what he thought was the best, best way to go about it. And he wasn't trying to get me to hire him privately, but I think that what I need to do is hire him privately and have this investigator. I'm going to give him the load. There's going to be a certain amount of money, like $2,500 to retain him. And his role is to be able to subpoena everybody. And I really like this fucking guy, man. He chopped it up with me. So I didn't realize. So in West Virginia, I had paid an extra $1,000 too for an investigator, and then they like worked me out a plea deal. But that lawyer in West Virginia, I never met the investigator. Did I meet him? I can't remember if I talked to him on the phone, and then I shared like a diagram of what happened. And yeah, I don't really remember how that all went down. I can't remember. That was over 3 years ago. It was about 3 years ago. And so I had an investigator for that. But I didn't. It was just the lawyer said, "Hey, I hired this investigator for $1,000, or $1,500. It was $1,000 or $1,500, or maybe only $500. I really can't remember. To tell you the truth, I can't remember if someone donated the money. I know that I had a lot of donations for the lawyers back then. So after I got off the phone with him, I changed my motion, basically a motion for a continuance, because the investigator didn't contact me, and the investigator said that the district attorney, the deputy district attorney, was not sending him the information via the email. Right? So I don't know how much the lawyer's going to be. I haven't hammered out a price for him. But I'm going to use the legal funds. I started the GoFundMe. Well, okay, this is why I had it as legal funds, right? I'm so glad that that's what the fundraiser was for legal funds. Because I didn't even know that a private investigator could be used, or was like, I did know because I literally did it for 2 different lawyers, right? But I just had no idea what their fucking role was. And now this guy yeah. So the money is gonna go to the I'm gonna pay whatever it is for that man. Now he's done like 200 different murder cases. He does like high profile shit. He's got the talk down. If he's got that, the gusto to do it is another thing. But the amount of times he called back And he wasn't like pushing his services on me. Because I was just like, man, like, this is throwing off my whole fucking world, man. It's throwing off my whole world. But him explaining kind of like some of that process that I just don't know anything about and that I've been really worried about, basically getting witnesses to be in court and that whole process. That was something that I wasn't really familiar with. And yeah. So I just, this is a fucking serious case. I'm not fucking around. I'm gonna fucking start doing some more work. I think I'm gonna do like I'm gonna try to start doing a little work. If I buy myself some time, like I want to do this as quick as fucking possible. I want to get this ankle monitor off, but the ankle monitor is not making me make decisions about the future of my life. I have overcome the burden of the ankle monitor. The ankle monitor just fucking exists on my body, and it's just something I need to do to survive on the daily, just like I have to go to the bathroom and drink and eat. It is just there. It has to be charged. I'm fucking living my life as much as I can, and I'm learning how to fucking really put on a case. And whether that case goes to trial or not, it doesn't matter. I'm in a goddamn crash course for something that possibly might be much bigger later on. Then I can't see it. Maybe this is just something, and maybe it's not. Maybe I end up in jail tomorrow and I'm in jail for years. Who the fuck knows? I really don't know. But I do know that I need this fucking investigator. And I didn't know I needed him. Well, I knew I had one, which was odd that I didn't even realize that the state could appoint it. I learned so much about investigators. I've never even heard of an investigator, a court-appointed investigator for proper litigants. Yep. Itemized bill. He made me feel like a sucker. I felt like kind of a sucker on that. Yeah, so it was like, I didn't even think about it. I was like, man, I'm making this. If it takes a month or two to raise the money, then it takes a month or two to raise the money. And I'm gonna do what I need to do. And I got the money. I got a truck of change. And I'm glad everything's kind of played out the way it's played out. Because I wouldn't have known any of this shit. Knowing all this knowledge makes me such a better activist just in the long run. And just for being able to know what's best for my legal affairs, my estate. I'm not sure. Well, me and Dan are in negotiations. I told him, take a couple of days to figure it out. And he's either gonna be like a friend of the court, or he's gonna be my counsel. And he's kind of, Dan, I could have conversation with and shoot the shit with him. And he's like, yeah, he's really open to that. So, I fuck with Dan. I fuck with Dan because Dan fucks with me. I'm with him on the same level. And that's, I like that dynamic. That's worth that dynamic. So Josiah too, man. Josiah, that kid's got, for someone who was out on the streets, and that kid can have some amazing insight at times. I'm so lucky that I was in jail with him. I have not heard from the D.A. either, and so the D.A. has not contacted me in any type of way, has not contacted the investigator. Yeah, and I'm gonna figure it out. I'm back into kind of moving around and getting shit done. So I'm gonna slowly just keep doing some work, and I'm healed where I feel comfortable doing this bathroom and kind of seeing, making something look beautiful, right? Like, the bathroom looks beautiful. It looks 1,000 times better than what it did, and I could make some of that money. I wasn't ready mentally, physically, and I'm still not physically really there, but I'm going to really fucking work on that. How far is Thanksgiving? Is that next weekend? Is that next Wednesday, Thursday? Or is that another week away? 24th, 26th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th. This Thursday. 4 days. Yeah, I think this Thursday. I got invites, but I might do something special on Thursday, on Thanksgiving. I can't believe I got my other channel on. It's just so crazy. It was like a time capsule of war that just like opened up. Like one door shuts, another door opens. Someone's like, I don't know if this was real, but someone's like, I thought you were been in jail for the last couple of years. Some people that didn't pay much attention and just followed me. you can see all the relationships and friendships and how I process them. There's like major moments in the processing of the friends, and not all videos are up. There's some that are privated. What I would consider more like overreactions, embarrassing moments, things that you don't want recorded forever. I mean, people have the footage, but not everybody has it. Yeah, well, I had all the videos because I did a lot of work getting those videos downloaded. So now I have those videos, which is great. I have it all backed up. Like all my videos I have on all my channels, I have all the videos backed up, basically. And, you know, I see the value of, like, things where, you know, I love the channels. I watch a lot of channels that, like, just give away shit, right? I love those channels. And people always seem to really help out those channels. And, you know, that's what I really liked. You know, that was what was really successful during the occupation and leading up to it, was, like, giving away that food. Helping out some people, spending time with them on the street. You know, there was a lot of value in that. It wasn't me, but it was the whole group, the energy that it created. That will never be recreated. You know, audit doing, you know, hiring some security guards and getting some cupcakes is just not going to compare to people actually making food. Being, you know, there's a thing about making food for somebody, to serve somebody, right? That's a whole thing, to serve somebody. Yeah, it had numerous things that, like, all worked. Yeah, it was very well. It works out in the long run here for me. For when I go to trial, you know, we're feeding the poor. You know, there's just a lot of angles to all that. A lot of angles for a civil suit too. And I had a hard stance on ZDT. Very hard stance. The stance has changed somewhat. But, I mean, I got my tires slashed. Laura got her tires slashed. That was because of ZDT. So you can say I'm working with ZDT or any of that. It's just not the fucking truth. Faster here. Oh, dude, what are you doing? Jesus Christ, man. Talk about getting fucking killed. So Vaughn had a conspiracy that somehow the swattings had something to do with my channel coming back. What's the swatting conspiracy? It looks like Dad's not going to be able to give my sister my channel since I have it. Right? Does that make any sense? Like, how are you going to copyright something that literally existed for quite a while? Defenderofants was, like, I'm so happy to have my original name back, right? Defenderofants. Yeah, I got the hotel for 2 nights. Same setup as last time. Same hotel. Yeah, no. Not at all. You know, I got my... when did I get my monetization back? This week, too, right? So that was successful. That was 2 things in positive directions. Getting that... getting the monetization back, the channel back. So excited about that. Figuring out what's going on, figuring out this investigator. Like, I don't know, that I was just, I just kept thinking about when I was in court and I like subpoenaed the cop or the judge, and the judge asked me if I subpoenaed the person. I said yeah, And then I was like, well, he's not here. He's like, okay, well, what are you going to do about it? The investigator exposed to me my very, 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 very weak spot. And I heard him loud and clear. There was anxiety and, you know, like worry that came with it instantly that rushed over my body. But it became very clear what I needed to do and how I needed to do it. So, I paid the copyright lawyer $1,500. Alright? That copyright lawyer is working on my one channel. That copyright lawyer, the conversation that I got from him and the advice I got from him was why I got the other channel back, which was an additional $1,000. So I got $2,500 in the YouTubes. But that was because of the conversation. Because of the conversation with the copyright lawyer, he kind of gave me the knowledge I kind of needed to make that move. Well, and you know, until today, like just seeing the comments and hearing some of the things right away here, a lot of the defamation and slander that this group of nasty ass people have done to me existed in this channel that no longer existed for me to prove different, right? So I couldn't prove what they were saying was wrong because I didn't have the video to prove them wrong. And so it's super important to me. It's like it has a lot of different reasons why it's super important to me. And just as an artist, because I believe I am an artist, when I have great happiness when I'm making videos, when I put information, trying to make people laugh, trying to do something that's funny. That is like why I enjoy doing this. That's my passion, to be able to tell the truth or to tell the story, the narrative, or to counter the narrative with humor and trolling and just straight facts and just straight out of the horse's mouth, straight from the horse's mouth. This is the person saying it. Let me repeat it 5 times so you know exactly what this person's saying. 5 more times. And beat it to death with like a racehorse. That's not the right proper. That scratch that, whatever that meant. And I'll tell you what. The connections of Scientology to all this shit that I've been involved in is just the players and it's not that big of a circle, right, to be an influence on the political realm. and it ebbs and flows. The algorithms ebb and flow from, like Lang, the J6er slapping bacon on the Bible, like all that. The Grant Cardone being on Turning Point. Like, Scientology's got their fingers everywhere. And God, I love Josiah's rant today, but I disagree with him on one thing. I believe that what we've done as a collective group, most of the group are fucking idiots, but as a collective group, it was highly effective activism. There was a lot of people there for the grift and were easily influenced and are fucking idiots. But the collective group was effective. Just like when I was at the National Mall, the group of people I was with, holy fuck. The fact that we made that work is unbelievable. But we made it work, and it had to be done with everybody that was involved. Whether shitbags or not shitbags. It doesn't work without the group, though. Like, that's where a lot of the shit fell apart. A lot of anger came from, was without the group. It's not the same. You're just a puzzle piece. And I think that's, even with the Scientology, a lot of the Scientology stuff, it's like, you guys, wow. I mean, you guys, and the thing is, a lot of the people, they allowed their anger to affect their decision making and the people that they were associated with, not knowing the people they were associated with and what their purpose and role was. Dots. It's all dots. It's all these like interconnections. My channel's been effective because it's IRL. It's in real life. You guys see my relationships build. You also see my relationships fail. Right? You see the ebbing and flowing of people and coming and going. The chat dynamic is so different than the chat dynamic way back, but they're still some of the same people. Yeah, I think I want to do something special for Thanksgiving. I think I want to make it super special. Might be wild turkeys, but it's not the wild turkey you're talking about. Regular. Oh yeah, it's just not to fuck around with. That's what we had to take shots of wild turkey for lacrosse hazing. That was it lacrosse or the frack? Oh wait, no, the frack was Brother Jim. We had Jim, brother, was it Brother Jack or Brother Jim? Jim Bean, Brother Jim. And then lacrosse, it was wild turkey for the hazing. Scottie, it's your birthday. Truthfully, I don't like the traditional Thanksgiving dinner shit, man. Fuck that. I'm a goddamn anarchist. I believe in the damn, my religion, I believe in astrotheology. Alright? Fuck all y'all weirdos. And cranberry shit, turkey, ham. Green bean casserole, no thanks. Fucking stuffing? Okay, cool. I'm in on the stuffing. Plus it's super easy to make. Like green bean casserole, man, I want like the fried onions on top, extra fucking crunchy, extra creamy. Get some fucking cheese on that bitch. It's like the sweet potatoes, man. You don't got, like, I'm showing how fat I am. Oh my God. I'm gonna offend people. That brown sugar on top of the sweet potatoes. Oh yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. You just don't bug me with any other sweet potatoes. I made some tater tot casserole last night. Two of them came back for seconds and then a third. I was like, yeah. They were like, oh my God, the blast of taste. I was like, yeah, that's tater tot fucking casserole, man. That is the shit. Crowd favorite. have to say, though, I did watch this motherfucker inject some garlic butter into the wings of some turkey. And when he cut that thing up, it was all juicy. I was like, oh, goddamn, that looks fucking good, man. Just injecting those bad wings in that. Oh. I'm on a 12-day streak on Duolingo, too. It's very hard to stay focused on it. But, yeah, 12-day streak. Seems stupid. I'm gonna, in case I end up in jail, I think I'm gonna make another gifts and go just to piss off Vaughn for my motorcycle to go down to the tip of South America. And so if I go to jail, that while I'm in jail and people are thinking about me, they could just put money on my gifts and go, so that when I get out, I will have a motorcycle to travel down to the tip of South America. And that will piss Vaughn off. She was triggered that my channel got back. Somehow she knew, like, instantly after I fucking, like I hadn't even, like, called anybody. I was, like, on my first phone call telling somebody that I had my channel back, and I'm shown right away a text or a screenshot of Vaughn's community page saying that he got his channel back. I'm like, how the fuck did she find out already? Like, amazing with the intel on that one. And then she popped in. She thought she was going to be welcome in the channel. She thought that, like, oh yeah, I'm not blocked here. I was friends with Vaughn before that channel went down. And then she wants to say I'm stalking her. Like, wait a minute. You're the one that just posted about my channel being gone for 3 years ago in the first minute or two that it's reactivated. And then you want to say that I am doing some type of stalking? Like, let's do the math here, really. Yeah, I mean, and she could have been stubbed still, right? And she could have just, like, turned it on and was looking. Like, yeah, man, when I saw that, I was like, oh, no shit, man. Like, I opened up my phone, I went to look at my profiles, and it's always just said channel removed, but then it was, like, 3,400 subs. I was like, oh, that's my channel. I touched it, and it opened up. I was like, oh, my God. Oh, my fucking God, I got it back. Vaughn is obsessed with me because I'm beautiful. I have a beautiful heart, I have a beautiful voice, and I can sing like the great sirens of the ocean. No, I can't, words, I didn't think that I would feel so good, or what that meant to me. And like, looking at a lot of the videos, I didn't have, see, I was starting to really fucking grow right when the channel went down. Like, everyone, like, now, everyone's like talking about me. They were just fucking, these motherfuckers they couldn't keep their mouth shut about me. So I was just like fucking growing, you know? I was under the motherfucker's skin. See, that doesn't have the Scientology taint. Oh, there's a couple of videos of me talking shit to Wizzy about Scientology, though. There's a spot in there where I confront Wizzy, or I'm trolling Wizzy. I was like, Wizzy, what, you joined the MAGA cult, or you went from one cult to another cult? I mean, that was one of the things that Riddle got mad at me about. She wanted me to go protest Scientology in the middle of New Mexico. It's like, I'm not going to the middle of New Mexico. I've been to that area. It's fucking nothing there. What the fuck am I going to do in New Mexico? Talk about Scientology. Well, they're trafficking people with the refrigerator trucks. Okay. So now you're friends with the people who are trafficking people with the trucks? Make that make sense. Make that make sense. You're friends with the people who have fake fire trucks? Come on, make it make sense, man. Make it make fucking sense. You didn't grow up in a cult, but you grew up in jail for 10 years, so that's where you got your education. Jailhouse education. How do I manipulate this person to do what I want them to do? I love what Josiah said today. Josiah said, I'm not done with Scientology protesting. I'm here making sure D.o.A gets done with his case. Man, I fuck with Josiah, dude. That motherfucker, like, that dude is the fucking real deal. I fuck with Josiah. I am so glad I was in jail with him. I'm so glad that everything played out the way that it played out. Right? That shit, I fuck with Josiah. But Josiah said that he's sticking around until my court case is over. You know, he's not done. He's sticking around. And that was like, dude, this motherfucker is going places. But if I win, man, I'm going with that motherfucker. I'm getting a goddamn facial. I'm getting my eyebrows done. I'm getting a pedicure, manicure. All right? When we win, me and Josiah going to get fucking pampered like fucking kings. He got a call because he was like, I'm going to bullhorn the protesters. Like, he's going to bullhorn Danny. Danny's not a fucking protester. Danny's an opportunist. Danny hasn't fucking done shit but fucking talk about Pepsi and Coke. That motherfucker didn't even know what dead agenting was after he was a fucking victim of dead agenting. Right? Danny had no fucking clue. No fucking clue. Alright, Josiah protesting Danny is probably good for Scientology overall, exposing Scientology, because that could be so fucking funny that Josiah's views would bring in more content and more awareness to what's going on. Just because someone's arguing with each other doesn't mean that a bigger issue is being talked about. Of course it's not. Like, this fucking, you can't bullhorn. Oh, you can't troll that. No, troll the fuck out of them, man. Make it goddamn entertaining. Call it for what it is. Call it for what the fuck it is. Make it funny. Ain't no one gonna walk around with Danny in Walmart talking about Pepsi and Coke. I mean, you can buy a bunch of fucking memberships and shit, but the engagement, you can't, it's hard to buy that engagement. I'm just gonna fucking, goddamn, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want. I have no problem painting my nails. To me, it's like so not sexual at all. It doesn't mean any, it's just fucking, it's just, it's like all these different African tribes that do all this different shit, right? They paint, they do all this different shit on their body. Tattoos and face piercings and fucking charcoal and chalk and whatever the fuck it is, right? Putting some color on my nails doesn't mean that I want to go fucking suck dick. Doesn't mean I love rainbows. Doesn't mean I want children to cut off their fucking dick. You know, it's just fucking paint. Take your fucking whatever sexualized thought you might have about that and shove it up your fucking asshole. Tweak it up, twirl it around, do whatever the fuck. You want to make it it's not fucking sexual at all. I'll be the baddest, toughest ass motherfucker with my nails fucking done. I'm not gonna get long ass nails and shit. I don't want to glue anything on, man. I just want some fucking color. Fucking love rainbows, man. How the fuck? Yeah, how the fuck would I not like rainbows? It's a rainbow. It's colorful. You go to a waterfall and you see a rainbow, man. You're not like, oh my god, that waterfall wants to suck a cock. It's not what you think. It's almost 9 o'clock. We're getting a little dirty. I'm sorry. You know, the waterfall's not gay. Can't I just have the rainbow and gay people have the rainbow too? They can have it. I can have it. Everyone can fucking have the goddamn rainbow. Symbolism, man. You know, that's what Josiah got like ostracized because he had a purse and fucking and his nails done. But when it came down to it, man, people attacked him. He stood his fucking ground and he stopped fucking an attack. And he showed that motherfucker, right? With nail polish on and a purse, man. He fought like fucking no man that, you know, like a fucking manly man. He fought like a manly fucking man. There wasn't any goddamn turn signals or flopping around. That motherfucker was throwing fists. Makeup, goddamn purse. More manly than any of the fucking the protesters that were there. That's for sure. Like, I didn't understand, like, Josiah, like, asexual. Like, I, like, never even fucking, like, I mean, I fucking heard about it, but, like, I never really met anybody who, like, yeah, it's such a, just a, I was like, wait a minute, like, you're not choosing either? Like, it was such a, it was like I was in jail, like, okay, this kid's fucking interesting, man. Like, all right, I haven't seen this before. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people that are motivated by sex. And, like, I was highly motivated by sex when I was younger. And I have, like, I'm yeah, a lot more into the, like, I just, yeah, it's not the motivation anymore. Like, way the complete opposite. because our whole society is so hyper-sexualized too, right? Super hyper-sexualized. And like, I mean, I like the chaka chaka, you know, I like it. I'm not gonna say I don't like chaka chaka, but definitely not motivated like I was way back. Yeah, I wasn't sure about Josiah at first. I had to go to jail with him. Staying in the night in jail with him, man, changed my feels. And like, he has impressed me so much with some of the things he says. And his like knowledge of just kind of, yeah, he's very impressive. It's impressive that, you know, he came from a lot of like drug use and alcohol, and now like puts that energy into the gym and reading, and yeah, he's got multiple fucking layers. He's like an onion, man. He's got a lot of layers to him. And he's still a fucking young kid, man. He's got a lot. Yeah, he's I'm glad he got out. I'm glad he beat his charges. You know, I hate on Laura. Like, I have my feels for Laura, but I mean, Laura really was there for him. Like, I have to give Laura that credit. She was there for Josiah and helping him, you know. Like, I was fighting not taking a plea deal with him. I was fighting not, you know, him taking a plea deal. And she was there. She was there. She was there for him. There was a couple of us there for him. Well, she thought he had a troubled past, and she really didn't want anything to do with him until I interviewed him. And that interview changed it, because everyone got to see a different side of Josiah, something a little more real and raw. No, I know it changed a lot of people's mind. Josiah's story is a comeback story. All right, yo. Yeah, 8:30 a.m. Thank you guys for all this. Thank you for all the donations leading up to this. I hate to be asking for another thing for another investigator, but it's what I have to do. I'm gonna hopefully I get some. Hopefully tomorrow, basically a continuance to get the investigator. That's what I'm hoping for. I wrote a declaration, basically saying that the investigator's been non-responsive, and so I'm going to do my best to. I feel so much better, like knowing that okay, this is what I need. I need the investigator to do this. He could do all this. It's like I'm hiring, sourcing out what needs to be done. I'm grateful that I have some money already to be able to take him on, and so I'm just hoping that they don't try something funny in court tomorrow. I got my fingers crossed that nothing's there's. Well, thank you guys. Got the channel back. That was like I can't tell you how big of a win that was. And I think there's I feel it's like good things coming, right? So much love, y'all. Thank you guys so much. Bye.